Let's talk about what's all going on in geopolitics today. The largest country, like the largest landmass, the most manufacturing, like the biggest manufacturer in the world, and the third one is the most populous country. All of them have met in a single room. Yup, they've met together. After all these years, they've met with each other. All three of them have met with each other, person to person. Yeah, face to face conversation has been done by all three of them. Very surprising because the last 7 years, India and China have never met each other. It was at 2018 last time when there was no COVID and all. That was the last time when India and China actually met, and that was for a problem. Basically, at that time, there was a problem in the border of India and China. So because of some problem and issues, they started to fire on each other and a lot of people actually passed away. So from that, India took that very seriously and they had to block or ban all of the Chinese apps such as TikTok and other apps, maybe Ajio and a lot of other apps has to be actually deleted or banned by the entire Indian government on the Chinese government. This is what actually later the ban, they talked lots of stuff about the ban, but it didn't get any clarity. The meeting face to face in their own country, it did not happen, and both of them did not come close to each other and they did not talk with each other with a personal needs or any demands or even any trade. There was nothing, even blocked the flights, direct flights from India to China. So there was a lot of problems that was going on. They were in two different extremes and they weren't in good terms at all. After Trump actually came in, he put 50% of tariffs on all of the countries, mainly on India and China. India is Trump's friend, and basically when there was problem between India and China, Trump was the one who stood alongside India. But what's going on now, we don't know. He's putting tariff on India as well as his biggest enemy, China. So that is exactly why we are going to be talking about what is going on in this meeting. I'm Yashwanth and this is Daily Talk. So stay tuned. So let me just introduce what all is going on in the meeting. So this meeting is between India, China and Russia. These three countries, three massive superpowers actually met yesterday in a meeting in China, and a lot of other countries, Pakistan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan and a lot of other countries, small countries actually met alongside. But these three countries, when they actually met, it was really interesting. They talked about a lot of impressive things and what all has to be introduced between these countries, and the main conversations was between India and China, because Russia and China are good friends and India and Russia are good friends, but India and China, they're not really close to each other. And that's exactly how the geopolitics of America actually had to be run. For the last 30 years in American politics, they did not want India and China to come close with each other or start talking to each other. They wanted India and China to stay apart. That's how American politics has been running all these years. But this has been broken. Yeah, it has been broken completely, and now they are fine with each other, fine with talking to each other, and they also have started deals. But one major thing is that we are buying a lot of things from China, but we're not selling anything to China, nothing much to China. But why is that? Because China is the biggest manufacturer in the world, and we actually want to buy something from them. We have to buy something from them. Even if we can manufacture that in the lowest rate, then we cannot stand a chance against China's manufacturing rates, because we get that for dead cheap rates. But we cannot do anything in India, because comparatively it is the lowest when you talk about the quality as well as the rate. So we are going to be talking about what all they discussed, what are the other things that they discussed, because the first thing that they talked about was this trade that they've initiated. The second thing is that all of you must know the Kailashan temple. So the Manasrovar is a river that runs through the Kailashan mountains, and they actually seem to be there in Tibet. Nepal and everything is very close to India, and they really share a border, just like China. But China has taken over Tibet. So people from India So whenever they want to visit the Shivan place, the Shivan holy place, they cannot actually visit because it was China's territory right now, and they are not able to visit it by now. Because as China and India are not in good terms, Indian people are not able to visit the Mansarovar River and the Kailasha mountains because it's a very holy place for the Indians to visit, but because China has occupied the place, there's no chance we are going there. But after the meeting has actually been occurred, they told that we are allowed to go there to the Kailasham temple or the mountains. And the second thing which we told is that Buddhism is very common and is very popular in China, and India is where Buddhism originally originated, as well as it's where Buddhism originally so developed. Whenever Chinese people want to visit the places where Buddhism actually developed, they can come here. So these are all very important things which they actually discussed in the meeting between India, Russia and China, and there's a lot of benefits and chances for all of us. So I'll talk about this in another video. I'll tada bye, see you all. Bye, see you later. It's me Yashwanth signing off. Peace out.